On your fast track to 7, a Stutsman County man is sitting in jail accused of assaulting the Jamestown police chief during a traffic stop and chase. And it was citizens who helped the chief get handcuffs on the guy. The police department is issuing a public thank you to 3 people who assisted Chief Scott Ettinger yesterday after the suspect started fighting while being arrested.
Ettinger had stopped the man for reckless driving. The PD Facebook post says they usually ask the public to stay back during an incident like this one, but in this case, they do say that help was greatly appreciated. 42-year-old Jeremiah Mahulka is now facing charges of assaulting a police officer, resisting arrest, fleeing, and driving under revocation. Inflation and back-to-school shopping, it all adds up to some big money for families. But the Minnesota Department of Revenue has a reminder for parents looking to save this school year.
The Valley Today's Jillian Trudeau is live in studio this morning to explain those benefits. Good morning, Jillian.
Good morning, guys. So families around the valley are preparing for the new school year in the upcoming weeks, but paying for school supplies can get spendy. The Minnesota Department of Revenue wants to remind parents and guardians to save their receipts on school supplies in order to claim valuable K-12 tax benefits when filing their taxes next year. 2 tax benefits can help Minnesota families pay expenses related to their child's education. Those include the K-12 education credit, which does have income limits, and the K-12 education subtraction with no income limits to that tax benefit. About 130,000 families received the K-12 education subtraction benefit and saved an average of $1,207. The good news, most parents qualify for this subtraction benefit. Parents can also claim the K-12 subtraction for tuition paid for private schools or college courses used for high school graduation requirements. Last year, more than 19,000 families applied for the K-12 education credit benefit while filing their taxes, and they saved an average of $261. So that is a lot of information there. That's the household income for each child, and you can find that information on our website.
All right, a lot of critical information there. Jillian Trudeau in studio this morning. Thank you.
Tens of thousands of additional Minnesota school children will be eligible for free meals this upcoming year because of a new effort by state and federal agencies.
Minnesota is one of 8 states selected to be part of the USDA's Community Eligibility Provision Pilot Project. That program will help about 90,000 more Minnesota children. And we are a week out now from the first public schools opening for the new school year. So how are you getting the kids ready?
We shared some ideas earlier about practicing your new morning routines and touring the school. And here are a couple new ideas that you can add. Educators say young children especially tend to be anxious about starting something new. So how about reading some books about school or a quick online check shows? There are a lot for you to choose from.
Another idea to help get them excited and engaged about the school year is starting a countdown to that first day of school. Maybe put it on the fridge or in their bedroom, or make a paper chain out of construction paper and then remove one link every day. And on the night before school starts, make it special. Maybe start a family tradition like getting some ice cream to celebrate the last day of summer vacation.
Fun. Experts say that could help ease some anxiety while creating some great family memories. Authorities warning parents about those cute back-to-school photos, though. Lots of people use signs saying their child's age, grade, and even their favorite subjects, but authorities say to stop using those. It's too personal of information, and someone could use that info to lure your child.
The Carver County Sheriff's Department of Minnesota posted this photo showing a way that you can still take the pictures with those cute signs. You'll see the one on the left. It's loaded with information about the child. That's not safe. Just put very limited information like their name and maybe what they're looking forward to this school year.
And time now for our Storm Team forecast. Summer Schnellbach is here to show us what's going on. Good morning.
Good morning. Stepping out the door on your Wednesday, once again dealing with some fog across the Northern Valley. Visibility has been dropping. Here's a view on our Devil's Lake Home of Economy Skycam, and you can barely see the cars that do not have headlights. So turn on your headlights this morning. Visibility at a quarter mile in Hallock, 0 in Roseau, 0 visibility out in Langdon as well. Quarter mile visibility in Baudette. We still have a few lingering ongoing showers across southeastern North Dakota. Those are fizzling out as we head into the rest of your morning. And today in Fargo, we started our day with temperatures in the 60s. We'll be warming into the the mid-80s today with plenty of sunshine. And it's going to be, well, the warmest day of the week. We have several chances for some showers and thunder showers throughout the rest of the work week. But the good news, the last weekend for some areas before school starts is looking comfortable and mostly dry with highs in the 70s.
Okay, it's definitely looking like some very fall-like temperatures as we talk about those kids all heading back to school this year.
Which makes one of us happy.
Makes me very, very happy.
And me.
All right, and Summer and people in production as well. All right, Summer, thank you this morning.
The president of the Fargo School Board is calling a special meeting tomorrow to reconsider reinstating the Pledge of Allegiance at the start of their meetings. Now, this comes after days of local and national criticism over the board's vote this week not to recite the pledge. We reached out to 25 area school districts to find out how many say the pledge before those board meetings. Several
say they recite the pledge, one doesn't, and another one doesn't, but is now considering adding it to their board meetings after all the drama that the Fargo School Board caused. A check of their record meeting minutes suggests that many do not recite the pledge. The president of the board that's looking to add it says it wasn't a political thing before. They had just never thought to say it at their board meetings. A letter from Fargo Public Schools is getting a lot of attention on social media. It was sent to Florida teachers who may be upset about a recently enacted bill in that state. Back in April, Fargo Public Schools sent a letter to teachers in Florida about the parental rights bill, which some critics call the Don't Say Gay bill.
That new law prohibits lessons on sexual orientation and gender identity for kids in kindergarten through 3rd grade in Florida schools. Fargo Superintendent Dr. Rupak Gandhi, one of 4 authors of the letter, says it could help attract teachers to North Dakota who are bothered by the Sunshine State's new law.
To show support for educators in Florida that may not feel supported by the legislation that was passed. We're always recruiting, and we just wanted to share that we're working towards becoming a welcoming environment.
Dr. Gandhi says Fargo has not hired any teachers from Florida since that letter was sent out. It is the last back to school for MSUM President Ann Blackhurst. She's retiring after this school year. She has been president for the last 9 years, or will be 9 years at the end of her tenure, and will retire in June. She says stepping away from MSUM and the Dragon family will not be easy.
I think it's important to know when it's time to hand things off to the next leader. To me, it seems clear that the next leader will need to be visionary and very strategic about how to use the resources we have to accomplish as much as possible and help our students succeed.
The search for a replacement will start this fall. The university hopes to hire the new president next spring.
Minnesota frontline workers will find out today if they made the cut for hero pay, and many of more than the 1 million who applied will learn that they're not eligible. The state is sending out emails to 214,000 people who are not getting that bonus. That's because of a list of things: employment eligibility, unemployment insurance benefit thresholds, adjusted gross income thresholds, identity verification, or duplicate applications. Hero pay is coming from $500 million set aside by state lawmakers for workers deemed essential during the pandemic. If you're denied, you have 15 days to appeal. That deadline is 5 p.m. on August 31st.
And that is your news and weather headlines for this Wednesday morning. Boy, what a Wednesday it was here on the Valley today.
We made it through. We were all in this together, including all of you who joined us for our Facebook Live of headlines as well. We really do appreciate the viewership.
We really do. And thank you for watching us here. The Today Show and CBS Mornings are just about to start, but the Valley today, it rolls on. We have more news and weather coming up for you on the CW. Otherwise, have a great Wednesday.